Hi, my name is Jane Scarf. I'm coming to you today from Kingston, Ontario, on my way back from the worldwide rally that took place in Toronto yesterday, on the 24th. There was a reasonably good turnout, not large, but people who want to be involved and want to, support resistance to what's going on, all the COVID stuff. But there's a problem at this point with rallies, and I'm not suggesting that we stop doing rallies, but the rallies that have been conducted over time, there's a couple of problems. One problem is that they just speak to the choir, so to speak, and they'll say, suicide rates and the virus hasn't been isolated, the PCR test is junk, all that stuff. All that stuff's true, but we know that. We don't need somebody standing up and telling us this over and over and over again, because by and large, it's the same audience. So, and then the other problem is that they don't present actions. Like, rallies are good in that they show support of the cause to the public and to the government. That's a good thing. And also it created connections. People got to know who each other are, and a fair amount of networking and actions are occurring, which that's all good, but that's not rally. That's the result of a rally. And now at this point, it's not so critical, that issue, because pretty much that networking is done. It's not entirely done. There still can be new people coming in and connecting with the other people. So it's still important, but it's not as important as it was initially. And also getting out the main information about what I just said, the PCR test and the virus and suicide rates, all that was important initially. But now it's time for either new information or recommendations of action that can be taken, and updates from people who are taking actions, so that they can build more of a support base moving forward. So that's my primary concern for the day. And because of that, myself, Dave Freedom, Rebecca Shepherd, Paul Irwin, and several other people have decided to hold a rally in August in Toronto that will have a full presentation of Dave Freedom's situation, where he's seeking juries. He's trying to bring the juries back. They're supposed to be there. We haven't entitlement to them, but they haven't been offering them for a number of years now, except in cases where the Crown is looking for more than 5 years. But it's still serious, under 5 years. And in these cases that we've been charged with the protesting, it's very serious, because they violated all of our rights. So it's very important that we get the jury back. And then the other item that we're going to include is we're going to do PPE testing for carbon dioxide, and we have a technician that's coming in. It's for free. And what you can do with this is you can provide this to your employer, like you can get yourself done, or you can get your kids done, and show to the school board that it's dangerous for them to wear any form of mouth and nose covering. And that includes the blue one and the N95 and the shield, and even a bandana is still going to cause harmful levels of carbon dioxide. And this also will have a letter of liability for the schools, for the employer, whoever is forcing the use of the mask. So I don't have a date yet, because the idea was just conceived yesterday, but as soon as we have a date, we'll all be publishing the details. And so going forward, I would like to see all of the rallies have substance, have purpose, have a context of helping us move forward and understanding how to deal with this. And one issue that I want to see, and we will see this on this rally that we're talking about, is a presentation on Canadian Bill of Rights and how to use it. I mean, it's all well and fine to look on there and say, oh yeah, look, I have all those rights, but you need to know how to assert them, where and how to assert them. So we'll give some highlights of that as well in this rally coming up. Okay, bye. That's it for today.